another speed build challenge. Build video? I don't know. However you wanna call it. So this video has two builds in it, as you can probably tell by the title down below that you say to jump to 13 minutes to see the second house. So this is the challenge, the 6x6 challenge, that you have to build a house and you have to fit everything that a sim needs to function, to be able to live, I guess. So you need to have a bathroom, you need to have a kitchen, and you need to have a bed, to have somewhere to sleep. So around Christmas time, when it was holiday vacation, and I was away in my hometown visiting my parents, it was around the time that the Sim Supply had released few videos, challenges with tiny houses, the 6x6, 5x5, and all of those. And my boyfriend comes to me and says, I want to do a challenge when you're back. And I'm like, oh really? Yeah, what? And he says the 6x6 challenge. And I'm like, okay, we will do that. Firstly, I told him a bit. I told him off because many times I asked him to do the challenges, but he's like, nah, that's gonna kill me. Okay, so we built two houses, both 6x6, and basically he wants you to decide which one is the better. So what you see right now is his version, I guess. And then you will see mine. As you can see, it's around 30 minutes. And we have screenshots of both of the houses. His is more like a bachelor pad, and mine is more girly. I didn't try to make it girly, but it turned out to be pink. So I'm like, you know what? You will do yours like a bachelor pad. And he doesn't play Sims a lot, basically because I play all the time and he has to do other stuff, like work. So he's not very familiar with the game. That's why it took him around 3 hours to make that. It took me around 2 to make mine. And yeah. The thing that annoys me is the fact that he has the grid on. The entire video is with the grid on. I mean, he's part of the grid. And I'm like, come on, why didn't you turn that off? Because I honestly hate to see the grid. I hate it. And also he didn't use move objects a lot. I think he only used it in 2 places. Maybe I'm even mistaken. He only used one thing with move objects. Or none. I can't recall. He definitely didn't use move objects to the kitchen, the bedroom, or the bathroom. Oh yeah, he only used it in, you will see in a bit later, a nook. That is kinda like an office nook, if you wanna say so. And this is the only part of the house that he used the move objects to make that nook. I used move objects a lot on the other hand, so no, you can see 2 different building styles. He went with a more industrial look, if you wanna say so. He used a lot of red, black, and green. And also, another thing that I wanna point out. I usually make him do the exterior of a build. Like, if there's a build in real life as the challenge that I'm doing from So to Sims, they basically take houses from popular TV shows or movies and I make them into the Sims. I'm not good into remodeling the whole thing in the Sims. I mean the exterior, the build. How should I call the structure? The walls. I think you get what I'm saying. But he's pretty good at it. He can see something and copy it. But in the interior he's not that good. So many times when I want to copy something, the build of something, I tell him to do it. So how you will realize when I told my boyfriend to make the exterior. or the walls, or the structure, or however you want to call it. He uses those stupid, idiotic UFO kid lights that I hate. You will see in the house that I will post next week that I've already recorded it. Not the whole thing, most of it, which is the full house, which is fair to say. He built the structure of the house and the layout of the rooms. And he used everywhere those freaking UFO lights, and I was so mad. I mean, it was like, really? Out of all these lights, you decide to use this? And he's like, oh, those are on top. And I'm like, no, those are horrible. Yeah. Let's move on. His house has an office, has a single bed, and I don't think it has anything else. It has an outside griller because, I think it's quite stupid because the Silence has a rule to only build in the 6x6. But you know what? If you build just a square 6x6, it doesn't look that good. So I kind of changed the rules, I guess. I built a bit on the exterior. It made the exterior look just a bit better. We allow actually step 2 being the exterior of the build. So he put the barbecue. I just put, I think, 2 chairs, lounging chairs to sit. What else? Mine doesn't have office area, and it has a double bed. I think that's all that is different. Anything else that I can recall? I don't think so. Both houses turn around to cost around 30,000, and yeah. I can't recall anything else. Also, I would like to point out the fact that he used those kid chairs as well. Yeah, we're like, when I was building it, because I sat down and built it first, I wanted his opinion on something. So I was like, hey, which do you prefer, this one or this one? I'm like, no, that's a challenge. I'm not going to help you. And I'm like, oh, come on, just tell me your opinion. No, we have to know which one is the best. I'm like, okay, well, screw you. And while he was building it, he was like, hey, how do I do that? And I'm like, oh, really? Now you want help? Because you didn't help me. I'm like, come on. You know that I'm not that good. I'm like, okay. And then, I don't know, I'm like, are you gonna leave these things? And he's like, yeah, you have a point. And you will see those stupid freaking chairs stay up until the very end of the build, because he went around and changed stuff. I mean, what he has right now, apart from the kitchen, will change the furniture, not the layout. So I'm like, you changed everything, but you left this chair, huh? Great! They look great, they match with heaven. Like, whoops! Yeah, and we've done those builds like 2 weeks, maybe more, 3 weeks ago. I don't know. It's been quite the time that we finished those. But because I basically, at the start of every month, or maybe better at the end of each month, I make a video schedule. So, I would know which videos I have to post, what I have to record, and stuff. Sorry. And since today it is Valentine's Day, I wanted something cuter. I guess so. I wanted something more romantic, and I was searching to do a house based on a movie or a TV series. But I ran into quite many problems. First, what I thought was Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I've never seen it. I was going to see it only to build the actual house, but while I was searching images online, first, it was an apartment, and I didn't really want to do apartments because they're not functional, they're not functional, and I kind of hate that. I mean, with functional. What I mean, apartments got functional on Sims 3 while late night came, but you actually got neighbors. So if on Sims 4 you got to make an apartment, no one will live in the houses next door. And I don't really like that because I think it's kind of weird. So build I don't want to build any apartments from movies or generally to build an apartment because I think I want to keep them when they will release something that makes apartment functional. So that's why I was like, meh, do I want to do that? And then while I was searching images online, I realized that she has instead of a couch, she has a bathtub. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't want to do that. It was weird because I couldn't really furnish it and it would be quite empty. So I was like, why would anyone download that? That's plain weird. And then I thought, what's my favorite romantic movie? P.S. I Love You. And I'm like, oh, I will do that. Then I realized there are not that many photos of the actual house, apartment, again, that they lived in. Because the movie's not about the apartment, you only see the apartment a bit. While the male character, I don't remember his name, I haven't seen the movie for quite a while, until he died. I mean, he just showed very, not that much. So I'm like, maybe let's not do that. I'm like, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. And I don't know, I thought it would be kind of cute to make a challenge together. And yeah, I thought, you know what, it's Valentine's Day. Let's post a video that we've done together, right? Even though it's a challenge. And I, for my part, am a very competitive person. I don't know if you will ever meet a more competitive person than me. I have to win in everything, which is kind of bad, but it's kind of good at the same time. So when we play something together or run against each other, you know what? I'm gonna kick somebody's ass so I can win. So I went overboard. And people don't like to play with me a lot because I'm very competitive and I get a bit crazy. So, there's that. But he was very excited to do this with me. So I was like, oh, that's cute. And he even made, if you saw the thumbnail, the little characters. He made quite back mine. And I'm like, you know what? If you wanna do that, you need to design a new character for you. I was like, okay. He got so excited. It was cute. He spent quite the time to make his character and then kind of animate and change the poses of them. And yeah, I think I will make more videos like that. Tell me if you like them or any other ideas that we can compete against each other. I don't know. We're thinking of making like our dream house, which is something that we've never really discussed, even though we're together for quite a time. But yeah, it would be fun because we have very different styles. He likes a lot of black, I like a lot of natural colors. He likes the old, style, I guess, that you see in houses. Something like the goth house and the very modern houses. He is for the neighbor feel, the classic American dream, and I'm more like up above a skyscraper. So I don't know, I think that would be fun to do because it would probably have different opinions and it would be kind of fun to see us do something like that together. I don't know. Here is my build, I guess, which I didn't plan to do pink, but it was the only rag from movie hangout stuff that looked cool, so I went with that. Also, I've built all of that before the hmm, how they call it, romantic garden was released. So yeah, I didn't use anything out of it, even though you know what I might use if I went back right now. But who cares about that? I went with a very free flowing design and with a sunken bed which everything works. You will see in both houses everything is play tested. You see the actual scene. So no worries, even though the bedroom is sunken, she still can go into the actual closet, which is awesome. Um yeah. What else? I don't know. Uh, I didn't really care to fit many stuff into the actual house, to be honest. I wanted to look good, you know. I wanted to have a nice design. So, no, I didn't went overboard with making fit a full size bookcase or an office, which I wanted to fit, but it didn't really work. So yeah, I could seeing it back, I could have made a few changes so I could fit it, but I didn't really want to do so. So I think it looks good. You will have to tell us which one you like the best, because somebody got to win. I don't settle with draw. I don't settle with that. Somebody got to win, and I have to be the one, right? So tell that I won. No, okay. Just tell whichever house you like the most. I will be okay with that. I won't be mad. Um, I made a bit later. You will see that I made a garden. Oh, here it is. I made a garden underneath, which nobody can actually have access to it. And if that was real life, the garden would probably die pretty soon. But that seems, and nobody has to take care of that little garden. So that's all good, right? I remember back in The Sims 2, I think, that you have to trim the bushes and you have to get a gardener to do it for you. Or it looked kind of weird, you remember that? I don't know, it was quite a while back, and I haven't played The Sims 2 for at least 7 years, I think. I don't think that I played The Sims when The Sims 3 was released. And I haven't played The Sims 3 up to when The Sims 4 was released. Maybe even just a bit further, like 1 month after it was released. So there's that. So I don't really remember The Sims, even though I would like to do kind of like a revisit of the both Sims 2 and Sims 3, because before The Sims 4 was even announced, I started making my own little neighborhood, and I quite liked it because I did custom buildings for everything. When I say custom buildings, I don't mean with custom content. I mean, I don't know. I used a lot of constrained floor elevation to change the height of everything, and to make it like it was custom and not like base game stuff. And I really liked it, but I don't even know if I have that neighborhood any longer, because I have a different Origin account, because the one that I had, The Sims 3, bought and downloaded, I gave it to my little niece, because I don't know, not niece, sorry, cousin, and she's not little. I don't know why I call her little. It's my cousin, because she didn't have The Sims 3, and together we played a lot of Sims 2 while we were growing up. So I was like, you know what, just get it. I don't care. I don't think that I'm ever going to play it again. And yeah, I don't have access to that Origin account now, and I don't even know if I kept the save file. I can't recall. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't have it. I don't know. I think that about 5 months ago, even further. I've seen it somewhere because I always keep a backup just in case. I could watch that. But yeah, you don't care. I love how on this build I talk all about that build. No, it's weird. What do you say to a build? I mean, okay, you say about the build, and then you say stuff on while you're doing them. But if you keep saying like, here I'm building the bathroom, people will be like, yeah, we're not dumb. We say that this is a bathroom. So I don't know. I just ramble a lot, which is weird for me because I'm the person who never talks. I'm that friend that barely talks and mostly hears you, and when she decides to talk, nobody hears her. Yeah. Here are the screenshots. First, it is his build, and then you will see mine. Both of them have 15 screenshots, equality, first of all. Um, Here is the bedroom slash kitchen, and you will see it kind of has like a free flowing design, kind of like you tries to have one. That was bad, I'm sorry. The bathroom, and you saw, I don't know if you saw the one by one square that has plants on it. I thought that was kind of smart. Here is the house from above, and here is my plan, I guess. Which, you can see the screenshots, I'm sure you can. If you want to download it, there are 2 links in the description down below, or you can search my username. Please let us know who won, who did it better. What other videos would you like to see us compete with each other? I would love to do those. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will have an amazing day and take care. Bye.